sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. And if he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. He'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 1. At the 38-yard line. They run out of the gun. It's good. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. It's now 3rd down.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Niners first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. That one taken in. Touchdown, 49. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Niners 7, Raiders nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today. (0-4). Eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
Room to run, past the 30. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up third down.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Vegas.
And the Raider first down. A gain of 14. First down.
They'll stay on the ground. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. To the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
A gain of 5. And the Las Vegas first down.
They'll stick with him again. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 6. I'll give on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. They motion the slot man left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
I know it's fourth and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane. You can't just fall forward and push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 49ers.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 on the play.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Gay's kick is good. And the Raiders, they're on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
To return is Ricky Pearsall. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready now for their second drive. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Raiders have come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Handoff here, up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They try the right side this time. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Bowers, the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And he's in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders are on top. It's now 10-7.
49ers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Saul, going to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense and running back James Cook making their way out. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Throw caught by Dell on the outside. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Oh, run with Cook. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he's going to have it up for the 1st down. And mark him up at the 39-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. Back to throw. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, San Francisco. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Raiders 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Raiders offense. And their running back set to go once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be taken down. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look, and they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
It's second down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate the call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. He'll run straight ahead with Cook. Whoa! And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll push forward for about a yard. Karen Johnson up to make the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to have a Niners first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now, faking the give. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. And even 30 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 9. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he will score! Touchdown, 49.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Niners 21, Raiders 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's into the end zone. Take down. Touchdown, San Francisco. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about it thus far.
Niners 28, Raiders 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense make their way out to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Craig, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Pooch it, kick it out the back of the end zone. I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL, oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Michael Williams in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack. Of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Bowers, the man in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That was incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. He's on for the 2nd time. We're trying to get something inside the 10. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Niners offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 2.
From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And it's a good return here. Able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll begin with great field position. A short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
8 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down. Quickly to the outside and complete. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. 4th down and 1. Bowers, the man in motion. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. A look there at Kyle Shanahan. His 49ers heading back onto the field. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on 4th down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not a...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dees. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
They'll come out throwing here. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Bill look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they're into field goal range now, as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
That's another 49er first down.
He'll drop the throw. Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. A good spot here, second and a yard. A carry for Cook. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Back-to-back sacks back him up. What's going to happen now on third and goal? This is caught at the 2. Now, where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's fourth down. Page kick is good. And the Niners will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On second and 10, they'll try to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. The Raiders send their punt team out. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
start on the ground with Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
First and 10 at the 31.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And 10.
They'll run with Cook. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. It is third and long. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
And the 49er first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going right. It's taken in. And he is out of bounds.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throughout another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on...
And he's in! James Cook, touchdown, 49ers. He had the touchdown run earlier, now add a TD reception. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Raiders 10.
A win here for the 49ers. And they do it in blowout fashion. We thought this might be a competitive battle. It was anything but. Points came early, and often they cruised to an easy victory.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy.
Here in the north, this is the land of Vikings, and with the Yaller horn bellowing throughout U.S. Bank Stadium, a Nordic nation of 70,000 strong. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. Returning it from the 4. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And they'll be led up by the longtime veteran at QB.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, K to the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Throwing now off the play action.
First down.
Connects on the crosser. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down, Falcons.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll throw it. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Gets this one to London. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. They'll throw it here on 1st. That one complete to Hooper. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Complete to number 13. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd down from the gun. He throws it deep to the left side. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Vikings, nothing.
It's all lined up. Falk ready to send this one flying. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. And here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Throwing now on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking to throw here. Finds his fullback. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. And all set now. 1st and 10.
First down.
Throwing off the play fake. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Here's a throw. And the defender comes away with it. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that.
Yeah. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Third and long for him here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
A little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They give it to him again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37.
First down, play action. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. First and 10 from the 32. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And this one doesn't go far. Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Complete over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert.
49-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
Number 11. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
That's now the third sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
They'll throw, third and long. He has the first over the middle. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
25-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Brings up second
From the gun, it's Robinson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another Falcons first down. First and goal, Atlanta.
Goal to go, they're passing. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Full call now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He rocks that tackler. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Tackled back at the 40.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Throwing on second. Finds him on a slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
To number 17. It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 6.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They start out with a 3rd and 6. And air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Intended for number 17.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He has it at the 13. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
On the play. And the Falcons first down.
We've set it down from 37.
First down, Atlanta.
They go play action on first down. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. With a better result than that last run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Brought in right side. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
He keeps this one himself. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 20-zip lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And a yard.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Completed to his running back. Pickup of 2 here. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
He's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
That's another Vikings.
They'll throw it on 1st and goal. Has it in close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game.
Falcons 21, Vikings 7.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
For the Vikings.
Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Starting this drive with a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. They send a receiver in motion right. They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He took a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Pass complete to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Falcons.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On second down, Robinson. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Brought down behind the line of
Vikings into the nickel for this third down play.
brings up 3rd and 4.
He's going to throw it. And downfield, and he finds London. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Robinson, ball carrier.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
The
and
play
6.
fake, he'll throw.
At the 11-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's making a bid for it. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
A gain of 12 yards.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And the kick by Folk is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Vikings and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard
Trying
line.
to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Got to move their chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Cut out left. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
They are throwing it again. Catch made over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
Jefferson.
Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll go play action. Intercepted in the end zone.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Throwing from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
To number 84. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Back to throw it.
At the 29.
They're trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks.
Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the 2nd half. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up 2nd.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Throwing on 2nd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and 15.
3rd and long for him here. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Vikings
First down, play action. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 23 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Motion, motion, motion.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
Throwing now off the play action. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They like about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 10.
Falcons 24. Vikings 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. Escapes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. Back to throw on 1st and 10. That one complete to Hooper. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
Back at the
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Falcons.
Shotgun snap again to Robinson. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Good pass brought in. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Atlanta.
Robinson on the inside give. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's another Falcons 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. And a Falcon 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route throwing that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's a design run.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
They'll air it out on third. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Robinson. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be second and goal.
Second and goal.
Again, it's Robinson. And this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights, and the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Rolling back, it's the handoff. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. This play goes for 36. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Second down pass play coming. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the third sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
Here he goes, third and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Takes the second down snap. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
First down. It's a gain of 35. First down.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Here's a give to Robinson. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a 3-score game in the 4th. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
17.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Looking in the air here. Finds his back complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Desperation time here. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down now, ball at the 33. Handoff now to Robinson. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Folk with a point after. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
45, Vikings 17.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Now throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Vikings are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Finds his fullback. And he goes out a little short of the 40. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
3rd down.
He's going to keep this one. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Vikings, first down.
They'll run here on first down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Pass play coming here. Setting up the running back screen. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
A gain of 5.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Vikings
Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Slow him back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back now, pressure coming. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about distraction and calm. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Falcons cover off the kick.
The onside kick.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The Falcons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 45.
Robinson again here on 2nd. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Full on now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
52. Vikings 24.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Round throw. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on seconds. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Back to throw now. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
And the Vikings first down.
They'll throw here on first. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So first down from the 41.
15 more yards. That's another Vikings first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Dumps it off to his running back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. Throwing from the gun. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Here comes Malik Washington. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Finds a man right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
This is Dowdle on second down. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. Third and a lone yard coming up.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even his passing numbers continue to rise league-wide. He reached heights rarely flown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there, but also an eagle eye to see everything out there perfectly. He and the rest of us, we can only hope that he comes close to seeing that kind of production today.
It's second and
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Pass play now. Finds the in route complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Look to throw. Short pass brought in. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
They're going to try to throw for it. He's going to run for it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Brought in close to the 8. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Give now to the running back. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
back on 2nd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45.
12 yards. And the Steelers first down.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Pittsburgh.
Here's Dowdle again. One only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Caught by his back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. To the air on 3rd and long. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 34 yards. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back now, pressure coming. Setting up the screen. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Dowdle. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Steelers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Chase Brown now to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Bengals all set to go for their 2nd drive. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throw left side, complete. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down from the 42. out the design keeper. And this give not as fruitful. They're out quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line for second down.
Second and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. First down, play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home.
And he's tackled for a short gain. It's a nickel look for the Steelers here on third. Third and long for him here. Caught, nice gain left side. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Here's the handoff. Fights his way through a tackle. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up third down and 5.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
49-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Starting from the 5. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. On the ground again with Dowdle. And gets a few on the punch forward.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards.
In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Now the Bengals have it. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. First down now, ball at the 33. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. All the left side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second down, looking for options. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On the draw, it's Dowdle. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? They'll throw, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Fielded at the 47. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Lone back gets the handoff. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Looking right, and he finds it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He'll come up on 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Now he takes it. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Oh, baby, he gets robbed and the ball is out. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
The Steelers and running back Rico Dowdle back out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start this. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out, and the Bengals get to it. As soon as that football hit the ground, Brock, we were just waiting to see, would it be 2, would it be 3-6. Who's going to get on it? It all came down to who jumped on it first.
Yeah, and in that mad race to the football, Kate, it was 6 points that won out. They were alert. As soon as they hit it and forced that ball out, quick to get on it before anybody on offense could try to salvage things and limit that significant damage.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Washington now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Gallup makes the tackle. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Throwing now off the play action. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That finds Pittman, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Motioning one of the tight ends. On the counter, Dowdle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Completed over the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They strike for 23 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Steelers, 1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Going down on the run. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Dropping back to throw. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing it again here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Chris Boswell.
Well, Finally set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bengals back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Looking on first down. Finds him on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. First and 10, looking to throw. He's got a man left. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up. He's dropping back to throw. They'll try and run this. Rolling into enemy territory. A 28-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing from the gun. It is cut left side. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Brought in close to the 8. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
Bengals 24, Steelers 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. They'll come out throwing. This is Metcalf working out right side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. To the air now on first and 10. Brought in right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Throwing now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a first down. Still sticking with the passing game. Hits him on the out route. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And bring the tight end left. From the red zone now. Called in left side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
And he spiked it just in time. So now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime.
A 35-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They'll throw it here on first. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing again on second. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He's going to throw this one. Complete out to the right. Mike Tomlin never afraid to tell the officials how he feels, and he's got the challenge flag out. And we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout, too. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Taken down right.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. Throw left side, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far. 2nd down now, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 7.
Sticking to the air here. Throw left side, and Ccsl has it. We'll muster a little down to the 30. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
3rd down from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Complete over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. From the gun, here's a handoff. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First down. 1st down and goal to go.
They give it to him again. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll work against the blitz. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
31. Steelers 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. This makes it up to the 25. Pittsburgh in its offense, all set to go. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Airing it out to start this drive. Throw right side finds Pittman. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end.
That's good for the Steelers. First down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Bengals take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's got a man left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 42-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And they get this down to the 28. The pickup of 17. And the Bengals have a first down.
At the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made as they get themselves into 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
38. Steelers 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The inside give to Dowell. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
This is 6 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the Bengals into it.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Gets him on the quick hitter. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
In the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They're going play action. Looking right, and he finds it. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead.
45. Steelers.
Here's
17.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers offense headed out. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
This is Denver on 2nd down. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. To the line and 6. Here we go, 1st down.
And the Steelers, 1st down.
Throwing from the gun. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41.
21 yards. That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
6 yards.
Not the first time you said his name today, Kate. No surprise seeing him add a sack to this total. The same nose to the football that helped him recover a fumble earlier, what aided him in the pursuit of the QB. And he nearly forced a fumble of his own on that sack right there.
Dump off caught by his back. And he goes down a little short of the 40. Bengals into the nickel set, 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
3rd and long for him here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a short gain. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
20.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Sending him on the dive. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now, an offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 33. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First and 10, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
The pass. Caught by number 12. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 44-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point. Come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
And 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He's got room to roam. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. Second time they've taken one back on them, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards. Right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Bengals 52. Steelers 20. Evan McPherson.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Washington now to return. Making some progress here. And he dodged the tackle. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And their shot at the win probably already gone before that last interception. But after the pick 6, Brock, whatever will they had to keep fighting, that might be gone now too.
Yeah, maybe time to look down that bench and try to give some other guys some opportunities as well.
Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down Steelers.
From the red zone on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And now it's 2nd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. And it brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
And 10 yards to go.
Air it out on third. That finds Pittman, complete. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
That's another Steelers.
It's a give to Dowd. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. Well, a disappointing game elsewhere on this roster hasn't dampened his performance, partner. He's got a pair of touchdowns now to put up against that deficit.
You know what I call this, Kate? I call this professionalism, right?
Yeah.
It's used too much. Oh, what a pro. You got to be a pro. You got to play like a pro. No. It's a picture of it. No matter what the circumstances are, you don't stop.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will trail by 25.
27.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Brown with a return here. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Turn up.
Back-to-back carries here. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Another carry for it. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First down now, ball at the 33.
33-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Dump off to his fullback. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Throwing on 3rd down. It is cut left side. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. His first kick was good. His second look from 35 yards away. McPherson's kick is good. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing it on 2nd down. Left side pulled And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
Shotgun give now to Dowell. We'll call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Dowell again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one's complete, right side. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
A loss of 7.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
That's good for the Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Steelers just want to get out of here with how this one has gone. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Here's Dowell straight up the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense attacked to deny the marker. And now a chance to stand here with 3rd and 1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd down run with Dowell. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
That's another Steelers first down.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bengals 27.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
The Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 7.
Looking inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The Bengals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Spins out one side. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.